Hey kids, welcome to the Joe Knows Podcast. I'm your host, Josiah Lundquist, and I'm excited for today's talk. Episodes will be released every Sunday until we get iTunes up and running. If you'd like to donate your fat stacks every paycheck you get, you can go to fundly.com. That's Fundly, FUNDLY.com, and search Joe Knows Podcast. All of the moolah given towards the show will go to new equipment, video capabilities, as well as future merchandise like t-shirts, hats, all of that good stuff. Thanks for listening, and as Cusco from Emperor's New Groove once said, I'll see you on the other side. Merry Christmas, beautiful boys and girls. Welcome to my tribe meeting on Christmas. This is my Christmas special episode. After this, I think that we're going to switch all the way over to just weekends. No more weekday episodes. So look forward to the next episode being on the weekend. Then when you get to that weekend, you're going to be excited for the next weekend. And then when you get to that weekend, you're going to be dying for the next weekend because the content is only going to get better and better. It's only going to get better and better from here. So, yeah, man, donate into this freaking podcast so we can get some video going. That's what I want more than anything, is to get some video going so you can see me and how fresh I look every single episode. Because I know all of you want to see that. Get some pointers, get some tips. So when I see you next, you look just as fresh as I do. And then take it a step further. If you send even more money in, we're gonna get some attire, some merch, and once you get that on, you're gonna be even more fresh than me. But you know me, I'm gonna rep my own stuff. I'll never make anything that I wouldn't wear myself. You understand? So you can take my word on it that it's gonna be dope. I don't wear any wax stuff, so and you're gonna be dripping, straight dripping. So. But I wanted to make this podcast a little bit just talking about podcasts in general, why I wanted to start, and really why anybody should do a podcast. Because in my opinion, I think it gives everybody the opportunity to speak their mind about things that they want to be honest about. And where to go with this? Anyways, I the point is, my over money, over anything with my podcast, I would hope that I would inspire other people who want to speak their mind to do the same thing if they feel like that's something they want to do, So I just love podcasts. That's why I chose the platform. But that goes for everything. If you want to do music, anything, if you want to be heard, and that's the point I'm trying to make. It doesn't matter how many people hear you, but the whole point is you're speaking your mind the way you want to do. And the funny thing is, there's people that I know who I see, and I'm like, you would do amazing on a podcast, and they'll be like, I'm like, but no, dude, but you don't understand. Like, you have amazing things. But you have things you can talk about that people, nope, don't want to do it. And that makes no sense to me. That would be like Michael Jordan being like, don't want to play basketball. But they're like, but you could be the greatest. Nope, I don't want to do it. Hey, LeBron James, you can go straight into the NBA from high school. Oh, and by the way, you'll be one of the greatest players of all time. And LeBron James says, why would I want to do that? Hey, whatever your name is, this is Nick Saban from the University of Alabama. I'm calling to offer you a full ride scholarship, a guaranteed shot at a national title. Also, I think you have a Heisman Trophy potential. By the way, 99% of our players get drafted in the first round. That just doesn't sound like something I want to do. Thanks for the offer. That's seriously the equivalent. That's absolutely the equivalent of saying, I don't know. I don't really want to do a podcast. It's the same thing. And I don't understand it. Like, I get it if you're shy, you don't or like even if you just feel uncomfortable talking to the mic. I felt uncomfortable the first episode talking into the mic because it's just not natural. You feel like a crazy person, like you're just in an insane asylum talking to yourself. But the whole point is I have things that I want to say that I hope a lot of people get to hear, and they get to hear my view on things. And what I thought was cool from the first episode is I talked about the Colin Kaepernick thing, which I knew there's going to be a 50-50 split of people who agreed with me or people who disagreed with me. And the cool thing about the podcast that I realize is I can say anything I want about my opinion and they can't stop me. But I had multiple people who messaged me afterwards and give their opinion, which is completely fine, but I got to say my part first, and then I get to hear them out, and we were able to have a civil conversation about that and share ideas on things. And that's what's great about the podcast. And I look forward to stuff like that. So if you have something that, like I say, and you want to message me or talk about something I say and want to have a conversation, I look forward to those moments more than anything else, Yeah. But I just want people that I know to do it too if it's something that interests them, because I want to be a guest. That'd be cool. Once you do it so many times, I mean, it's like, I wonder what it'd be like to be on the other side getting interviewed, That'd be cool. But I love this thing, man. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. But it's been fun. I have a story for you guys, right? So I saw this on Friday, and I got immediately, I was like, oh, I have to share this on the podcast because it's so hilarious. So I saw with my own two eyes the whitest dude on earth. He was white. He was wearing white, chunky sunglasses. Those ones? They're like, I can't even think of the brand. Like, think of Oakley, but the thick white frames that are just super, they scream you're white. Like, you never see a black guy wearing those, or a Mexican guy wearing those, or an Asian guy wearing those. Imagine an Asian guy wearing tap out white frame sunglasses. Oh my goodness, that would be so funny. That's funnier than the story. If you see an Asian guy with white tap out sunglasses, send me a picture, please, because I don't think I'll ever witness that before I die, but I really want to. So anyways, he's wearing white chunky sunglasses, and he's wearing a black tap out zip up hoodie, and it's black, but it's, for some reason, whenever you see like a white guy with a black zip up hoodie, it's always super faded and worn out. So it's like black, but it was super faded. But baggy blue jeans, and here it comes, flip-flops. Now, I already am against flip-flops. I think they're the most uncomfortable, obnoxious piece of apparel that anybody can wear. I don't understand how people like to wear them. With baggy blue jeans. Not okay. So if you're getting, I don't understand, because I see the point. It's comfortable, maybe to some people, because that's everybody's argument. Oh, it's the most comfortable shoes I have. I don't understand that, but like, I would have accepted a guy coming in with blue baggy jeans and white socks and a pair of slides, Nike slides on, over barefoot flip-flops with baggy blue jeans. I would have accepted him coming in barefoot over barefoot with flip-flops, because I would have just been like, oh, this guy's crazy. And that's fine, because we're in a gas station. But if you're going to come in to a public place dressed like that, so at this point, I'm thinking to myself, what does the whitest man on earth drive? Now, I'm sure some of you are already guessing, and I'm not going to lie, I was basing my guess off of stereotypes. And let me tell you, we were both absolutely right. Absolutely right. This guy was in a white, lifted, Ford F-150 with a chrome grille with no logo on it. Now that just screams I'm a douchebag. If you take the logo off of your car, but it's obvious what your car is, oh my. I don't, oh. That's the equivalent of wearing flip-flops for a car. I don't get it. Monster truck tires, of course. Chrome rims. Now this is how you know he's white, because a guy who just understands what a cool car looks like, he gets black rims on a lifted truck. That is okay. But chrome rims, and I'm thinking, okay, what can make this even more white? Like there's got to be something that just pushes the limit, that puts this guy on the highest pedestal of the most Caucasian man on this earth. So I'm walking around and I'm going to my car, and on the back window he has a sticker that says, "Make America Great Again." And that was it. That was the cherry on top. You can't get any whiter than that. It's impossible. I don't think there's any way. If you think of a way to become whiter, it just let me know, because I can't picture it. Like, I literally saw the epitome of what I would picture in my head if someone said, think of the most Caucasian dude in the world. That's it. It was him. It was absolutely him. Dude, that was absolutely stunning. I was in shock. How many of you guys like guys out there? Okay, no guy likes a clingy girlfriend. And I know some of you are already like, I don't know if that's true. And I don't, let me tell you why that you're saying that is because there's two reasons why you're saying that's not true. You're laying or sitting directly next to your girlfriend, and you guys are both listening to this, and she's looking you dead in the face to see your reaction. That's one. And that's respectable. I get it. You're trying not to fight, right? Because I think a girl would hear that and they would be like, please say the wrong thing. Anyways, the second is you're just a beta. You're a beta, dude. If you like a clingy girlfriend, a girl who's up your butt all day, every day, constantly seeing what you're doing, and you enjoy that, dude, you're a beta male, dude. You're a beta. You were afraid to take your pants off in the locker room in high school. You were the guy who went into a bathroom stall to change into his gym shorts. Right? That's the equivalent. If you just questioned me on that, you took your pants off in a bathroom stall in the locker room. And you can't argue with me because you know it's true. Gosh. It's crazy to me. I was talking to my friend about that. And we shared the same view that like no dude likes a clingy girlfriend. And then I thought about it. I'm like, there's so many clingy girls out there who have boyfriends, and why is that? And that's why. You're a beta, dude. Fix it. If you're in a relationship like that, I know deep down in your heart you don't want it to be that way. Fix it. Fix it. And ladies, if you're listening to this and you're a clingy girlfriend, now there's a difference there. I want to make it clear. There's a big difference between clingy and just caring about somebody and you want to enjoy time with them. That's a big difference. But if you cared about someone and you just want to have a good time with them, you would not be asking what they're doing 24/7, and you would let them enjoy their life if they don't want to spend it with you for a day. You would respect that, and you'd be like, yeah, have fun. Yeah, have fun. And if you can't do that, it's either, there's two reasons for that. You're either clingy or you have trust issues, and you need to fix that with your relationship. Straight up. Because no relationship is going to work with either. So girls, fix it. I'm tired of seeing that. Yeah. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. Dude, become an alpha, dude. Become an alpha, dude. I mean, in this tribe that we have here, this community, if you follow any of the social media platforms, if you're a subscriber, you're part of the tribe. You know, I don't care who you are. You're part of the tribe. And what my plan is we're going to this podcast is going to become so successful that we're going to raise enough money to go buy an island that no one's found before. We're going to live on that island, inhabit that island, repopulate on that island, and we're going to become the others on Lost. We're going to make it reality. That would be my dream scenario for this podcast. That would be the end goal. So you're part of the tribe. You're part of this family. And yeah, and if you're a beta, you can be a part of the tribe. I'll accept you, but like if we build a locker room anywhere, just take your pants off in the locker room. Don't go in the bathroom stall. It looks weird. You're a beta. Become an alpha, dude. And so, speaking of paying to the podcast, that contest, you guys got to send the money in, guys. And there's a reigning winner, and I'm not going to tell you the amount, but he's killing it right now. He's killing it right now. And he's going to get a t-shirt. And the cool thing about this t-shirt is it comes with a very magical effect, because when you wear this t-shirt out in public, I'm just going to warn you, everyone's going to be asking you, dude, is it raining outside? And you're going to be so confused. You're like, what? Raining outside? And you ask them, oh, what do you mean? It's sunny outside. And they're like, no. I'm asking because you're dripping with swag. That's what's going to happen when you wear this t-shirt out in public. I've worked hard on this t-shirt, guys. I can't even tell you how hard I've worked on this t-shirt. It's going to be something crazy. It's going to break, dude. Everyone's going to want one. And the thing is, it's not everyone's going to be able to have one because you didn't donate into the podcast. Don't miss out. Get your shot. You have 3 chances. You have 3 shots. You know? One person's going to get it, another person's going to get it, and you're going to get it. But you got to donate. And you got to donate more than this guy, because this one guy's, he's killing it. You know? So don't miss out on that opportunity. You know, you're gonna be a part of history, because we're always making history on this podcast, kids. You're gonna be one of the only people to wear that shirt. You're gonna be one of the 3 people on this entire planet Earth that's wearing that t-shirt, and that they're never gonna be released. You're never gonna be able to buy them. You're only going to get it if I send it to you, and the only way I'm going to send it to you is if you're one of the top 3 amounts of money paid to Fundly.com. That's it. And of course, I'm gonna open a store. I'm gonna make a store. I'm gonna make a website, and you're gonna be able to go to the store, and there's gonna be a good variety of shirts you can pick from, and accessories and all that kind of stuff. But to be able to do that, you still gotta pay. You know, these people that are getting the t-shirts, they're the ones who are gonna make that possible for you. You know, and you're gonna always be thankful, because you're gonna see out in public. Imagine going to a bar and you see a guy and he's wearing this t-shirt, and you know what's up, and you're gonna go up and you're gonna thank him. You're gonna buy him a drink because the swag you're wearing to the bar was possible because that guy donated to the podcast, and he's wearing that shirt because of it. Be that guy. That's all I gotta say. And iTunes, once we get iTunes, it'll be a little bit easier. And iTunes is just being difficult. You know, all the other platforms I've got figured out. You know, and we're gonna be on them very shortly. It's a lot of work to get on there. It takes a long time, but it's gonna happen. iTunes, it just loves iTunes, or as I like to call them, Weenie Hut Juniors. They're being super difficult. So in the meantime, you get episodes on the YouTubes until we get that figured out. Every weekend, you're going to get an episode on the YouTubes now. And I would love to say you can listen to it on iTunes. I would love that. But you can't, because iTunes is Weenie Hut Juniors. Now, nothing against iTunes, honestly. It's great. It's going to be a great platform. It's going to help this podcast get its wings and fly. But if it's taking weeks to validate my podcast, it's my right as an American to call you Weenie Hut Juniors. Rest in peace to SpongeBob. If you didn't watch SpongeBob as a kid, here's what I want you to do. Build a time machine. Go back to 1997. Find your mom. Grab the closest guy to her. I'm assuming this is going to be in some public place. I don't know. Grab the closest guy to her and say, "Make me. Make me." So I can grow up in the SpongeBob glory days. Dude, could you imagine that? Then you just walk back to your time machine, and as you're walking away, your mom has no clue what just happened. But she looks at the guy, and you pointed out, and the guy, and she looks at him and she says, "I mean, he's kind of attractive," and that's your dad, dude. Dude, that mental picture, it can't be beat. That is comedy, dude. That's so funny. Imagine the way that you were conceived is you went back in time and told your mom, "Make me. Make me, dude." And it happened. And then you get to watch SpongeBob growing up. That's hilarious. That's so funny, actually. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to make this a short one. I mean, I got my boredom out of my system, and I was able to do this podcast. You got to listen to your first call-in, which was really annoying. I'm sorry. Shout out Colby for ruining the podcast, taking up 4 minutes worth of time that I could have been talking about something else, and it's okay. You know, if you call me, I'm gonna answer, and that's the point. I'm a good friend. It doesn't matter who you are. If you call me, I'm gonna answer, even if I'm doing a podcast. But the thing is, you're gonna get put on the internet, and you asked for it. I warned him. I said, "Dude, I'm doing a podcast." All he had to do was hang up. All he had to say was like, "Oh, hey guys, welcome to the Joe Knows podcast. I'm gonna hang up now," and he hangs up. That's all that needed to happen. But no, now you guys got to listen to 4 minutes of a phone call, and I don't even know if you guys can hear it yet because I haven't edited this thing yet, and I don't even know what it's gonna sound like, and I may have to take that out. Plain and simple. And if you're listening right now and I did take it out, you're probably so confused at what just happened. But right as I started recording this podcast, my best friend Colby Batson called, and he ruined the podcast. And he talked to me for 4 minutes about nonsense, and he cussed a lot. And I'm sorry if you did hear that. But that's okay. Because he's going to end up donating. And that's fine. You know? And if you pay to the podcast, and you're a leader, dude. You know, we're a tribe. You're a tribe leader. You know, we're going to have a community. It's going to be a big community by the time we're done with this thing. A lot of people are going to be in things, and we're all going to get along. We're all going to love each other. But you're going to be a leader. You're going to have authority because you paid into the podcast. You know? You're a leader. And everyone who's following you are part of the community already. But if you want to be a leader, you got to earn it. You got to earn it. And that's all I got to say. So... thanks for listening to this one. I know it was a little weird, a little random, but dude, if you see an Asian guy with white tap-out glasses, please send me a picture. I want to see that immediately.